Selena Gomez, a pregnant bride?
While Kylie Jenner gets obliterated in a court battle by another celebrity?
And Justin Bieber just announced his retirement?
So much drama, but you know, we've got the truth. Coming at you on Rumor Patrol.
Today's episode is brought to you by the Uncarrier. Introducing T-Mobile One All Unlimited, All In. Happy Sunday, guys. Welcome back to Rumor Patrol. Today is one of the biggest days in entertainment. I'm so excited.
It's the Grammys. We've been living for this moment forever. Selena and The Weeknd, I know they're about to make their couple debut.
Oh, and she might be a pregnant bride from what we heard, but more on that later. Do you know what you're wearing today for the Grammys?
I have no idea, do you?
I don't know yet. It's a big secret, but I'm going to the Grammys, so you guys gotta check both of us out.
You're working the red carpet?
On social media. I'm actually attending the show, which
Jocelyn.
is, I'm sneaking
I'm
in.
gonna
I have
be
no
right
idea.
here.
Yeah, I'll be back to see you.
I'll watch your Snapchats, it's fine. I hope you get to talk to some of the huge celebrities. If you don't know, this is Jocelyn Davis, I'm Ryland Adams. I don't know if we introduced ourselves.
I don't know if we did introduce ourselves, but let's get down to business, Ryland Adams. What's going on with Selena?
Let's do it.
All right, kicking it off, rumor number one, crazy right out the gate. Selena Gomez, a pregnant bride?
Hey, we couldn't even make this stuff up. It was actually the cover photo for a magazine that ran last week. Life and Style is running with this tidbit that Selena Gomez is indeed a pregnant bride. The cover is out of control with big font that reads that title.
I love that you said we couldn't make it up because, like, clearly someone else made it up. Obviously.
Right. I mean, they're dreaming big here. I just still cannot believe that a magazine could publish something like that possibly wasn't true, or if they didn't have actual confirmation. It's crazy.
No sources.
A celebrity could sue the magazine for that, and then they could possibly go under. But there's details, because if you buy the magazine, or if you bought the magazine and you open up and you look inside, they're claiming a lot of things. They said Selena Gomez and The Weeknd are moving fast, and a shocking report claims that the couple is not only ready for marriage, but that Selena is expecting. So they're asking, is she going to walk down the aisle as a pregnant bride? So,
where is any of this information coming from?
I don't know. This is another one of those things where they're just sitting around making things up because they're in a hashtag serious relationship. Well, then it got taken a step further from our friends at HollywoodLife.com.
Triplets inside?
Yep. Selena Gomez and The Weeknd, they're not only getting married and having a child, they're beating out Beyonce and having triplets.
Oh my god.
You heard it here on Rumor Patrol. No, okay. So then Hollywood Life took Life in Style's story, and they then made it into two different stories. One reading that Selena Gomez was indeed pregnant with The Weeknd's child, and the other that they were indeed getting married. There were so many fabrications within these articles. They were very serious about it. They had quotes. You know how Hollywood Life does. They have an insider that said this and that. And they were just so positive that this was actually a thing, that this was happening, because Life and Style reported it. And that's why I started thinking, no wonder Selena Gomez always calls Hollywood Life, quote unquote, the worst. Because they're literally taking this information and just putting it out in the world to get clicks when there's no truth behind it.
100%. And that's why we're here on Rumor Patrol to shut this stuff down.
Right. Well, the silver lining is the 24 hours after Hollywood Life published both of these articles saying that she was pregnant and she was getting married, they actually posted another article that cracked me up. It read, Selena Gomez is definitely not pregnant with The Weeknd's baby, and laughed with her friends and thought the latest rumors were hilarious.
What? I don't understand.
So they're so certain that she's pregnant and getting married, but then 24 hours later they can run a story that says she's neither, and that Selena Gomez and her friends are just casually laughing about everything that happened. I do not see that happening in that way, but Jocelyn.
And also, I wonder where these sources are that are finding these just festivals of laughter that are happening.
These sources are not real. Let me tell you, Jocelyn, have you been following Selena's Instagram this week? Because she's been very into the Insta stories.
She's loving Insta stories, which I am also loving. Because I love her. I love seeing her sweet face.
There was one this week where she was getting out of the car and she had somebody else snapping her walk through the paparazzi.
Oh,
so that
gosh.
made me think
Slay
that
my
she,
life.
But that does make me think that she likes the attention, or you wouldn't be recording that kind of stuff. But I also want to talk about my girl, Nicki Minaj, because reports are also claiming that she might be preggo as well.
Oh, Barbs, what the heck? This better be real because I can't have two baby rumors. Like, my heart can't handle it and neither can my ovaries.
Well, let's go into it. Okay, so rumors were going around that Nicki Minaj was pregnant, but it turns out this is another fabricated story by Hollywood Life. Just yet again, they're spinning stories in circles and circles. So the article does feature a photo of Nicki with a big belly, which I don't know where they got that photo or if they photoshopped it or if it was from a music video. I don't follow Nicki's life that closely, like not as closely as I follow Selena's, so I don't know the nitty-gritty details.
Right.
But here's what they had to say. Nicki Minaj is on a mission to motherhood. The bootylicious rapper is determined to have a baby with her next boyfriend as she feels her biological clock is ticking. It's a game on for which hunk will be able to win her heart. So she's 34 and they're saying that her dreams of becoming a mother with her ex-boyfriend Meek Mill did not happen. He was only 29. I was gonna say he was only 21.
Wow.
So then Hollywood Life topped all of this off by saying, quote, "She's not pregnant, but she wants to be, and she's determined that her next boyfriend will be the father of her children."
Okay, so this is the second time in one story that they've reported something and then debunked their own story like 5 minutes later.
Twice in 1 week. Well, actually 3 times, because they spun 2 stories about Selena, 1 story about Nicki, all about pregnant situations. Guys, you are thirsty for clicks.
You are. So is any of this even true? Selena a pregnant bride? Nicki Minaj having a baby? False! It's all false.
We're on to you, Hollywood Lies. Coming in at rumor number 2. Is it true, Jocelyn, that Kylie Jenner is at war with another celebrity in the courtroom and also potentially leaving Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
So a whole lot of things going down for Kylie Jenner because this is the world we live in and this is a busy lady and there are always so many headlines about her. So here is the latest. Recently, Kylie Jenner decided to file with the US Trademark Office to basically trademark her first name, Kylie. I think when you think of Kylie, who do you think of?
Kylie Jenner.
Kylie Jenner.
That's like with the first name, like Beyonce. You know it's Beyonce. When you think of Kylie, you think of Kylie Jenner because she is the most relevant Kylie in our world at the moment.
At the moment, which is the important thing to say. So she tried to file this trademarking on her name Kylie, but whoa, she was stopped up by another super famous Kylie Minogue.
Ooh.
This lady has been around forever.
This
lady has been around forever. She's amazing. She's from Australia. She's a singer, and she is pretty much stopping Kylie's attempt to do this. She also said that she has had her website, Kylie.com, since before Kylie Jenner was even born in 1996. So I feel like that's a really good point. She also went on to say this, or her legal team did. Kylie Minogue is, quote, an internationally renowned performing artist, humanitarian, and breast cancer activist known worldwide simply as Kylie, while Jenner is a secondary reality television personality.
Ouch!
Ouch! Oh my gosh.
Here's my thing. If you're Kylie Jenner and she wanted to try to have Kylie.com, I think there's no harm in reaching out and seeing what could happen. But I also feel like if she can't get it, Kylie's so famous, she could go with like Kylie XO and all of her fans would still know what it was. They'd still go there, they'd still love it and live it. On the other hand, if you're Kylie Minogue and you already have Kylie.com, why in the world would you feel obligated to change your website and just hand it off to somebody else? Bringing it personal
For Ryland, as I know him.
_Adams on Twitter, I'm very upset because there's a Ryland Adams on Twitter that literally has 12 followers. But I can't have Ryland Adams because he has Ryland Adams.
Right.
I haven't contacted Twitter being like, kick him off because he only has 12 followers, and I have more than that so that I could have Ryland Adams. I just have to live with the underscore. You know?
It's a tough life that we
Tough life.
major issues we're facing. I don't really understand what's the big deal about keeping your last name. Why can't you be Kylie Jenner? Why can't you have KylieJenner.com or KylieMinogue.com?
Well, she has Kylie Cosmetics too. Like, how
That's
many
true.
websites do you need?
That is true. That's true. I think it's just silly. I should trademark my name though.
Yeah, well, nobody's gonna have your name. I've never met another Josie.
The only
Diggs.
other Jocelyn was one of the many affairs of Tiger Woods, and that definitely wasn't me.
But
just
her
to
last name
clarify.
wasn't Davis, was
It
it?
was not Josie D. No, not at all.
Josie D.
But you guys, this is not the only drama surrounding Kylie this week. We've also heard that she's definitely planning to leave the show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Here are the details from Life and Style. They're saying that she is going to leave the show for her own spin-off, and that, quote, cameras will follow Kylie around to her glitzy photo shoots and glamorous nights out at LA clubs. Kylie doesn't want her family to steal her thunder. She's determined to be even bigger than her sister Kim Kardashian. So I could see this happening.
I mean, I could definitely see this happening as well, but what I want to focus on at the moment is that we have two crazy clickbait headlines coming from Life and Style this week. We've never pulled a story from Life and Style, and they're really coming in strong. I feel like they must be rebranding to be a little more salacious, because this is crazy.
Or they just hired some people from Hollywood Life to come on over and rock their boat.
Hey, that would be smart. Get people talking about Life and Style, maybe get people buying the magazines, clicking on the websites. But I do feel like, cracking Jocelyn up today, I do feel like Kylie does have potential to have an amazing spin-off of her own. Everyone's done it. I mean, remember Courtney and Khloe Take Miami?
You mean, I'm sorry, you mean when Courtney was impregnated with her first child by Scott Disick? How could I miss it?
But here's my thing. I feel like if Kylie did have her own spin-off show that was uber successful, I feel like she would still make cameos on Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
For
because
sure.
That's her family. It's not even like a show that she's left. It would be her family that she's left. And she's still gonna hang out with her family. She's still gonna go to Thanksgiving dinner. And if cameras are rolling at Thanksgiving, she's gonna be there. She'll be on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. So I feel like there's no way that this could possibly be true.
How many of these coffees did you drink before you walked in here?
Just a
Because
few.
I'm feeling the passion. I agree with you. Do we think that Kylie is leaving Keeping Up with the Kardashians? That rumor is totally false. Is it true that Kylie is at war with another celebrity in court? It's kind of totally true. Rounding us out today, rumor number 3, say it ain't so, Ryland Adams, but is it true that Justin Bieber is announcing his retirement?
Well, Jocelyn, I like when you call me Dadams a little bit better.
I'm sorry, Dadams.
Thanks. Okay, now we can continue. This, I feel like, is a possibility because if you've been following the Biebs, which obviously we have, last week he made a weird announcement that he was kind of going to take a musical hiatus. And this wasn't coming directly from him. He wasn't the source. This was a tabloid that was floating around the interwebs. So this was coming from the Daily Star, and they are saying that the Biebs is taking a hiatus from music. So the source said, quote, Justin's been recording some new music in LA to sign off with, and then he plans to go travel for a bit. They say that his Purpose World Tour has been grueling, and they say that Justin is looking forward to a bit of peace and getting back to nature. So they're saying that we can look forward to new music, but right after that, he's going to be MIA. So he's not going to tour this new music. He's had a very long year of musical success. He's been on his Purpose World Tour. Like they said, it's probably been very grueling. But where we started to think that Justin might be announcing his retirement is if you think about his personal life in the last year, it's been really up and down, really crazy. You know, he deleted Instagram for a long time, which is a sure sign that he's being affected by what people have to say about him. He's back on, thank the world. He's
Thank
posting,
God.
like,
12 photos in 1 hour.
yeah, 12 photos in 1 hour. But the internet started speculating that he might be retiring from music. First off, he's boycotting the Grammys, Jaws. He's not going to the Grammys. The Grammys is the biggest musical event of the year. Every artist would die to be nominated for a Grammy. He's not nominated for 1, but he's nominated for 4. He's publicly boycotting the Grammys, saying that he is not going to show up to the show. And then, if you remember, at the Super Bowl, you might have seen a commercial of his for T-Mobile.
Yep.
That he got paid a cool $2 million for.
It was a good commercial.
It was a really
liked
good
it.
commercial. He had a raspy voice. I feel like he might have been a little bit sick. But he collected that check. And then he was in...
So he's like building his retirement account? Is that what we're saying
Yeah,
here?
he's-
Using commercial money?
Hey, Jocelyn,
This is a lot of like
Say it ain't
weird
so.
pieces that are like not really connected.
He also did a random commercial in Japan, as I'm reading from my notes. He doesn't speak a word of English in the entire commercial.
That's impressive.
Yeah, it's very impressive. I think he just did like one-off line reads.
So maybe he's going to become a Japanese news anchor.
Yeah.
Instead of retiring.
I think he was
That
just
is how
going
I feel
hiding.
about how totally not connected any of this stuff
Jocelyn,
is.
you're being very rude about this. I feel like you're not taking it to heart. I just told
I'm
you
not taking it
he's
to heart.
taking a hiatus from music. He's doing lots of commercials to bank money, and he's boycotting the Grammys. Tell me he's going to be in music.
I will tell you he's going to be in music.
How?
Actually, I think he just needs a little break. He needs like a summer vacay. He's been working hard.
Okay, but even if he goes away
Let
for
the
3
man
years, that's like a light
Rylan.
retirement.
I know you have a strong personal connection to him because you were his body double for quite some time,
And I feel
several
some
years
type of
ago.
way for him, you know?
And I know that your hearts are connected like twin babies who can like feel when the other one broke their arm.
Yeah.
But
He knows. He knows what I'm feeling
Justin
right now.
Bieber-
Justin, you know what I need.
oh my gosh.
No, we're losing it.
Is it true that Justin Bieber is retiring? This is totally false.
Oh.
You're delusional.
Okay, maybe it's not true.
All right, so since this show has gone completely off its rocker, we know it's time for us to
Are
go.
you 80? Falling off your rocker, Jocelyn? We're on very fancy stools.
Everyone knows that a rocker is good for your lower lumbar spine.
What?
I know. Okay, you guys, we have a few questions for you before we go. Do you think, by any chance, by any stretch of the imagination, that Justin Bieber has been like just tricking us and that he might make a cameo at the Grammys, or at least a Grammys after party?
You know, that would blow my mind, and then I would think that he may not be retiring from music.
Wow, that's a shocker.
That's crazy.
Do you have any thoughts or questions?
Well, I have lots of questions, but I'm gonna narrow it down to just one, and that's about Selena Gomez.
Yes.
Do you guys think that she will eventually end up getting married to The Weeknd? I mean, you saw the pictures of Selena's mom and
Dad. I know, it's
and
kinda
Selena
wild,
and The
right?
Weeknd. It's crazy.
It's very cute.
I feel like it might be fate, but I want to hear what you have to say, so let us know in the comment section below. Jazzy Davis and I will be here all night long, bringing you Grammy realness, and guess what? We'll be here next week too.
We will, you guys. Thank you, Dadums. It's been so fun, and thank you guys for watching. We'll see you later.
Bye!
But before you go, click that box over on the left to find out if Beyonce is seriously canceling Coachella.
And we'd like to thank our sponsor, T-Mobile. T-Mobile One is all unlimited, all in. Switch today.